Hello, everybody, and happy New Year's Eve. Welcome to Now That's Disney Night Live. What's going on, everybody?
How are you?
Guys, but I've been looking forward to this episode all week long. Like, this really is my New Year's Eve party.
Same here, same here. We are having a party upstairs in my house. I'm still sharing this out, but we're live. It's Sunday, not our typical night, Ohana, but we're here because it's New Year's Eve, and we're psyched to be here with you guys. We did this last year. We had so much fun. We decided to do it this year as well. So, how's everybody doing tonight?
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah, good.
Fantastic as usual.
Spent the day working at the day job, and now I'm here at the night job.
At the nighttime job. But I mean, this is more than just a job. It's fun, and it's we're a family, and I'm happy to have all of you
family.
here.
We're Ohana.
That's right. And Ohana, nobody gets left behind.
I do want to thank everyone that reached out to the fabulous Miss Marie and myself. We kind of had a rough month, and it was very, I was getting messages from people I really didn't even know, but they knew we were having problems. So I'd like to thank everyone.
Well, we're glad you're back with us. We know that you and Marie had and your family experienced some tough times and a couple losses that are never easy to deal with. And we know, we love you, and we're here to support you. And I'm here, and I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you're back. It's good to see you. But there's a lot of people out there that love Don and Marie. A lot of people know them in the Disney community and outside of that. So, just happy to have you back here with us.
Yep, that was 1,200 miles in 2 days, and then coming back was another 1,200 miles.
Wow.
We waved as we went by, Dave.
Yeah, you were pretty close to us when you were on the turnpike, and probably past Mike and Becky at some point as well.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
If you came up the turnpike through Pennsylvania, you definitely passed it by.
Well, we did the Jersey Turnpike up. We did pretty good until the GPS decided they didn't want to send us over the GW, and they sent us over the Verrazano. Yeah, that was rough.
Never fun. No, yeah, that's never a good time.
Don, when I see you on Friday, big hugs for both of you.
Cheers, everyone, and Happy New Year's Eve. I just got finished with our show shares, so I don't even think I did it right. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're live. I think we're streaming on Instagram live right now. I'm gonna go double check.
You gotta teach me this. You gotta teach me the secret to this magic, because I want to share this to my Instagram.
I see that we have some comments here, Jay.
I got them up.
Colton's boxing coach, Coach Mark, has tuned in. That's awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, Mark. Valerie. Happy New Year's Eve and an early New Year's to everybody. So glad we're streaming live to Instagram Live. That's a confirmation. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. I really am. But in all that hustle and bustle, I think I just did the show shares incorrectly. I'm going to go back and do them again. It's New Year's Eve, and I don't care. We had Kim with us. Don't know where she went. Her seat is blank, so I don't have her on camera. I think I saw a message from Professor Allen who said that he is running late. I'll pop in before the show ends. It was my niece's first birthday. Happy birthday to her. Hello, Jim. And happy New Year's Eve, man. Jim and Valerie and their family, awesome people. We spent some time in Animal Kingdom with them. Such great people. I love meeting so many people through the Disney community and getting a chance to hang out with them. It's just so awesome to meet new friends in Ohana.
Dave, I've been kind of saying this all year, and I really think next year we got to do it when you guys are in town. We've got to do the Now That's Disney group meetup somewhere on property.
Go out, guys.
Listeners.
Corner Coach
all of you.
Boxing, Sean Dwayne, Jennifer McCoglin, T. Nina. I'm looking at all the comments. Lily Johns, Tammy Muiz. I think I got that correct. Yes, maybe, possibly. Let me know in the comments if I got your name correct. We are live. Please share us out. We're streaming everywhere. I mean, look at this. Look at the banners. It tells you right here. We're everywhere streaming right now. We're probably the only Disney show that is streaming live on New Year's Eve, right? So that's exciting. So yeah, if you could share us out, we'd really appreciate that. Happy New Year.
Take a second, go to YouTube, give that a like.
Yeah, everything. Podcasts are out. I'm caught up on the podcast. I'm so excited with myself. I'm a little overzealous tonight. Looks like I did all the show shares correctly. Hello to Linda Reynolds and everybody else tuning in. Again, we are Now That's Disney's Disney Night Live. We got Becky and Mike from Pennsylvania, Disney Don from Florida, and Skipper Jay from Florida. So exciting here. What are we going to talk about tonight? It's a simple show. We're going to talk about our sponsor, as always, DMagicWorld.com, because we love ourselves some DMagic World and Disney music. We're going to talk about Disney predictions for 2024. I'm wearing my new Stitch sweatshirt that my lovely wife, Kim, got me. I love it because Stitch is my favorite. So, he's on. I'm wearing him. So let's talk real quick, though, about our sponsor, guys. Our sponsor, you know them. We know them. They are DMagicWorld.com. They're our friends. They're a streaming Disney music station. They have two different stations. They have the park music. They have the movie music. Where's my finger? There's my music. Hey, there you go. I see Becky. I see Mike's head. I see Don. I see Jay. DMagicWorld.com. Go on there. Request what you want to hear. You can tell them what you want to hear. They will play it. Trust me, I know because I do it all the time. And they've been playing the holiday music right through the holidays, and it's been terrific. Nonstop Disney magic. So stop in, tell DMagicWorld.com that you heard about them through Now That's Disney. And when you click on their website, there's a Now That's Disney tab up top. It takes you right to our Facebook group. And the other cool thing is you get to hear our live shows twice a week on DMagicWorld.com. DMagicWorld.com plays us on Thursdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. And you can hear our full-length shows. So please go check them out. Please.
Because we sound like a real radio show. Yeah. We just pop up and I'm like, these guys are pretty good. Oh, hey.
I know. It's us. Hello to T.E. Jablonski. What's going on, everybody?
I want to thank Jasper personally because this was a rough year. Man, D-Magic World got me through it. Really helped out.
I know.
And it's the last chance I get to say it this year. D-Magic World, home of the sexiest listeners on the internet.
They really are. Yeah. I'm looking at a picture of Alan holding his niece on Instagram. I love it. Alan, you're adorable, but she's cuter.
No, Alan, that's not good enough. No excuse.
Yeah, I know. He said he'd be with us. He lied. He lied to us. It's all right. Animal Kingdom, Aaron is off tonight. He is having a party with friends, so that's awesome. I'm trying to find out how do I see us live on Instagram. I can't see it, but I know we're live. Kim, where'd you go? I see your seat is blank. You were here. You're not here. What's going on upstairs right now? Let us know. Let us know. How was everybody's Christmas? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Did you guys everybody have a good time?
Yeah. Well, good Christmas.
Yeah.
We got back to Florida on the 23rd. We pulled in late in the evening, the 23rd. We had a house full of people. Did a rib-in, did a bone-in ribeye. Came out fantastic. It's the simplest thing you could ever cook.
Sounds good. Yeah. You know what? I need to do that, Don. I need to do that in 2024. That's that is not Kim. That's her Aunt Franny. Hi. You're muted. Hold on. I can't unmute you. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kim's got to unmute it. Kim, if you're watching, you have to go unmute your own microphone. So, but Don, I definitely need to know how to make a ribeye.
Rails.
Yeah, ready off the rails. Kim's letting people sit in her computer spot. And
that's very Graham Norton. Just bring someone in off the street, put them on. Let's get their opinion.
Kim,
their prediction is.
I love Graham Norton.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, yeah, Aunt Franny's in the hot seat right now, and your thing is muted. So yeah, please help us out, okay? Whatever you can do.
What should we grill her on? What's the?
Oh, Aunt Franny.
Ask her a prediction. What
we just want to get her, like, say hi and say happy birthday. Her birthday was December 28th. Yeah, that's about it. And then we want to get her off a computer as quick as possible because we don't know what she's going to do or say. If anybody out there has an Aunt Franny, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Aunt Franny, how many eggnogs has she had so far?
She's had a couple eggnogs, I'm sure. Yeah, a couple.
I like her already.
Yeah, you'll love her. But I can't unmute her, so therefore I can't bring her on the screen.
Well, let's gossip about her while she's just sitting there. Let's just invent gossip and ask the audience to come up with stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Kim says she's coming. Guys, let's I have no idea what's going on with my computer right now either. I am I'm trying to find us live on Instagram. So, and Becky and Mike, you guys had a good Christmas. You had all right, Kim, let me bring you on. Now you're unmuted. There you are. Becky and Mike, you guys had a good You got to lower that phone. We have an echo because of your device, please.
Okay.
Kim, lower it.
Let me say hello, because now I can say hi.
Hi.
Hi. I've been drinking wine, no eggnog.
The others were gossiping about you. Not me, but the others were.
What were they saying?
Well, it was really Becky and Mike. They were saying stuff, but
better behave. I'll get the Mickey Mouse after you.
Right. So Aunt Franny turned 75 on the 28th, and
happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
You're all supposed to say you look so young.
You don't look a day over 77. Terrific.
Yeah, you know what? That'll be nice because you're among your peers.
And if you curse, then we have to. Yeah, we have to take
Everybody,
that out.
this is my Aunt Franny. She's a tough cookie. Yeah. We just gave presents. She got a beautiful.
Oh, did you?
She got a Martha's Vineyard necklace, and she got a Frida Kahlo book. Go show them your book. Go get your book.
Oh yeah, go. Let's make the show about her.
And the rest of the family, and they wish a happy New Year.
It's terrific.
That sounds like something from 75 or 7. Go get your books you got for Christmas and show them off.
Listen,
that's right. Show us your presents. I'm just
Aunt
gonna.
Franny has been to Woodstock. She has marched for women's rights. She is very with it.
If you guys stay,
episode with Aunt Franny.
This is my Frida book.
There it is.
Beautiful Frida Kahlo book. If you know Frida Kahlo, the artist, Mexican artist.
And then Stephanie Wolf is a Martha's Vineyard artist.
She loves Martha's Vineyard is her place, so that's the vineyard.
You have Disney, I have the vineyard.
All right, so listen, at 9 o'clock after this show ends, I'm going to do the Patreon, and for an hour you can watch me slam my head on a desk. So if you guys just want to tune in at 9 o'clock.
Dave, if we kept going,
all right, go send
Dave, if we kept going for an hour and then charge people to listen, I think we'd get rich because the things.
No, I'm just going to say I'm going to repeatedly slam my head on stuff. Who else are you bringing
to one another?
This is your life. Yeah, happy birthday to everybody. Dan Hansen, what's going on from Grand Soul Crew Podcast?
Hi, Dan.
Hello. I wish I could.
What's everybody doing tonight at home? Becky and Mike, what doing?
Absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna watch the Disney fireworks countdown and go to sleep, like I do every year.
We don't go out on New Year's Eve, but we're having.
No, this is what we're doing.
Just family.
Becky, you know what? That's a good thing. I'm glad you brought that up. There's Kim's mom, my mother-in-law. Hello.
Hi, Kim's mom.
Mom is recovering from pneumonia.
That's right. She
This
looks
is the
great.
Jersey family.
Right.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank you.
I know.
Thank
If you tune into the Patreon at 10 o'clock, you'll watch me jump off the top of the house.
Tim and David.
9
took
o'clock.
everything.
We
In
took
this
very good
very
care of her.
Out of the
She's
hospital.
still here, so obviously we did a good job, right?
In this very room that we're in. This was her nursing room. Yep.
That's right. That's right.
That's the mommy.
That was
She's
her
the-
room.
So Aunt
Yeah.
Franny is the hippie, the Woodstock hippie, and Mom here.
It's a voice of reason.
She's the
Oh, that's what you're calling yourself, is
No.
it?
Somebody has to be, right?
Somebody
Yeah,
has to.
seriously.
she's
That's
the
right.
She's the disco queen. So when I was a little girl, my mother said, "You have to watch this movie. This is a great movie. It's a life lesson." And you know what movie it was? Saturday Night
What?
Fever.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
There you go. Yeah, that was a terrible movie, by the way.
I
Oh,
love that movie. That
Who
movie
else is coming in?
great. The soundtrack still holds up to this day. We could do a whole,
what,
a
I
Jay?
hate
whole
that movie.
discussion about that.
On Saturday Night Fever, it's a good movie. My mom can dance. Like, they put on a disco ball and disco music, and she goes and spins around and around. Like,
It's the slapping scene at the dinner table. That was my family.
yes, yes. Yeah.
All right, guys. Nice meeting you all. Happy
Hey,
New Year.
Nice meeting you. Happy New Year.
Bye.
Happy
have
New
a great
Year.
time.
Thank you.
I'm going to share us out in the group too. Kim, anyone else you want to bring in?
No, Mayor and Neil are. We have another two, but they're camera shy. There's no way.
Yeah, they're camera shy. They took their clothes off already upstairs, so they don't want to come in on the camera. So Becky, I want to ask you the Disney New Year's Eve special. Tell me, because I want to watch that. I don't want to watch the other nonsense with that dude Ryan Seacrest. I don't want to watch any of that nonsense. I want to watch the Disney stuff. So what is that?
I think I usually watch it live. I would think it was live on YouTube. I believe I watched it last year.
Okay.
And it's kind of very similar to like the, Times Square countdown. They'll have like announcers on and talking and stuff. And then at midnight they count down, and then they have this massive, it's right in front of the castle, and they have this massive fireworks display in front of the castle.
You gotta get that on.
So cool.
Screen. Yeah, and you can stream it to your regular TV, right, Becky?
Yep. We do that a lot. It's really, really cool. I cry every year because it's just super cool, but it's beautiful.
I'm gonna cry because of this show afterwards, but yeah, I might cry during the fireworks too. Well, that's more exciting for me. It's the Disney fireworks. Kim, I'm not putting on. If anyone in this house tries to put on that Dick Clark special, God bless his soul, we're not doing it.
Nobody here likes that, but
All right, good. Yeah.
What are some traditions? Is anybody like in the audience? I'd love to hear about New Year's Eve traditions. Like, I know with us, when I was a little girl, my parents always went out for New Year's Eve, and my grandmother watched us, and we would watch Dukes of Hazzard, and we would watch, all the shows that we weren't allowed to watch. And then she would make like all the junk food, like the cocktail, little wieners, and then at midnight, we would go outside and we would bang pots and pans, and we still do that. Does anybody else do that? Still bang pots and pans and scream?
No, but my sister-in-law, when they were kids, did that.
They did
There
that.
was like 8 of them, and she just told me this today. There was like 8 of them. They would go around the neighborhood banging on pots and pans, and I was like,
yes, you grab a spatula and like a really loud pot, and you just bang Happy New Year, and you hear people down the street and your neighbors all doing it. And then another tradition that we do is to open the back door and open the front door and let the old go out and the new come in.
You also got to air out the house because the hippie Aunt Franny is here, and Those Woodstock people, so you got to get some fresh air in the house. It smells like.
Doesn't that just bring in cold?
I just thought that Kim was using the Willie Nelson scented Sensi cubes.
Yeah, she exactly, Don. You're correct there. Yeah. Hello to Haley Gemma Jenkins. Hello to you. Happy New Year's Eve. We gotta.
We'll have shrimp cocktail and liquid cocktails.
Yes.
Lily gonna get sleep by. What did it say? By midnight? Obviously, probably by midnight too.
Who is that? We had shrimp cocktail already.
I I'm doing the same thing I do every year. I got a brand new video game, so once we're done here tonight, I'm gonna get really comfy on the couch and start that brand new game, and at some point go, oh crap, it's 2, I missed midnight, time for bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat when I get upstairs after the show because we have a lot of delicious food. So I'm gonna eat. But when I was younger, Kim, I mean, we did the same thing. My family, we did.
I think that's
we always had a party. Yeah, it's like a Jersey thing. We did big party, a lot of family, and then did pots and pans and stuff. Yeah, but in the Italian household, you just whack each other over the head with the pots and pans. You're not banging them together.
That's more fun. I'd enjoy that.
Yeah, it's like whack-a-mole, and everybody's running around, and then you're like, "Dong, I got you. Hey, how you doing?" Like that. Gabagool,
Well, for years, when Colton was younger, he really couldn't stay up. Remember that, David? I was telling him that tonight. I was like, "Do you remember when you couldn't stay up?" And he couldn't. He tried, and he would pass out. So we always just had a quiet New Year's.
Sponsored.
A couple of years. He's
sponsored. Yeah, I mean, guys, listen. Sorry to cut you off, Kim, but Miller High Life. We don't be sponsored by wine. We want to be sponsored by the Miller High Life. So please reach out to me. I don't cost a lot of money, just maybe some free beer for the family.
Dude, if they sent a case to each one of us for every Saturday night to sit there and drink, this would be the Miller High Life. No, that's Disney Hour.
Jay,
it has become my beer of choice.
What are you drinking to ring in the new year?
I think he's drinking that cider. Is that what that is? That Martinelli's, Jay? Oh, he's frozen.
He left.
He had too much of the Willie Nelson. Oh, wait, he's back.
Oh my God, you're drinking cold duck? That's what I used to drink. That's non-alcoholic, right?
Yeah, non-alcoholic, I believe. He's frozen again.
My grandmother used to give us that too.
I love that stuff.
You're a good boy. I don't drink on this show. I'm responsible.
I'm the only one that drinks during this show.
And Donald,
never do I.
Donald always has a delicious.
What do you and Marie usually do on New Year's? Do you chill at home? Guys,
we're not late night people. Marie tries to stay up till midnight. She never accomplishes it, so I just let her go to sleep.
I don't blame.
It's not worth the argument.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yeah, sometimes New Year's can be weird for me. Like, it feels like it should be this big thing, but sometimes to me it's a little bit, I don't know. Some years I kind of feel like can be a little bit depressing because it's like a whole year went by and you don't know what's in store for the new year and you start to reflect on things. So, it means different things to different people. Now, what about
on your year?
What about resolutions? So my son said, I said, why don't you make a New Year's resolution? And he said, that's stupid because why would you bother to try and do something if you haven't done it all year? So smart. And I get that.
Alan!
You bothered to do something.
God, he's here.
I know exactly why you would try to do something that you've been trying to do all year.
Right.
I've been trying to get to a Disney park all year, and I haven't made it once this year. Do you guys believe that?
No. You were there like 10 times.
I just saw you like
we're all over the earth at Disney.
You're our international Disney park traveler.
Yeah. Seriously.
Hello, Happy New Year, everybody. Well,
hi, Alan.
Happy New Year.
Oh, hang on. One last fixing my hair of the year.
Wait, Alan.
Happy birthday
to
your niece.
Have some Gideons.
Thank you. You know what? I finished the Gideons already.
Because I have Disney Fudge.
He's been waiting for this.
Disney Fudge from me. I've been waiting for you all night.
But I have birthday cake left over.
Registry at so good.
Thanks, Dave. Yes, it is my beautiful niece's first birthday today. So happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday to her. We all
she
know
is
how
a
important she
New
is
Year's Eve baby. Yes, she's the love of my life. The only person I love more than I love myself.
It's yourself, right? Yeah, right.
If you,
that's saying something.
I don't know. I'm.
That's a pretty close call, right, Don?
And you're a married man, so that's something.
Right. Yeah.
I keep my statement. I love her. She's the only person I love more than I love myself.
Spouses don't matter, you know that. Come on. I really think during this holiday break, I've been off since right before Christmas Eve, and I don't go back until the 2nd. And through this whole entire time off, Kim has literally tried to kill me with like chores and like I think she has a big insurance plan on me. And she was like, I'm going to order a new vanity and a desk, and we could do this. And we could. She's just like, oh, she's back. Wait, hold on. She's here. Hi, there she is. She's trying to kill me, I think. Do you have a big insurance plan on me?
I'm here. Oh.
What are you eating, a cannoli?
That's a cannoli. Look at that.
Well, a cannoli in New Jersey. We got Sean Murray. We got Mohammed Nassim. Hello to everybody tuning in. Hello. Guys. 2024 Disney predictions. What do we we try to do this every year, and it's our last show of the year officially. So what do we think? What are we thinking for Disney predictions? Jay and Alan both have their arms raised. Who's gonna go first? Jay. Jay says first.
All right.
And then Alan.
So,
all right.
I'm gonna come out swinging on this one, swinging hard on this one.
Oh God!
And when I say, I'm gonna break this down. I must say the reason is because Peter Pan can only get 525 people through that ride an hour. So last year I made a double prediction, and half of it came true. Where I said the Country Bears are going to stay, but they're going to redo all the audio. And the second half of that prediction was the end of the Hall of Presidents. And when I say this, it's because if you look at the Magic Kingdom from overhead, PhilharMagic and Hall of Presidents, they share a building. It is so big that at one point they were going to put all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 star speeders in there. So I think we're going to lose the Hall of Presidents, but get a huge new version of Peter Pan to go in that space that is worthy of the 3-4 hour waits that it gets.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, double sides would lessen that time. And that area is really congested, by the way, across from Small World and Peter Pan. It gets that might be harder than the area in Epcot trying to get by in like Mexico.
The reason is though, because you have the best bathrooms in the park right there.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, tangled bathrooms. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I've never gotten tangled in the bathroom though. Has anybody else? I don't know why they call it that.
Well, you gotta let your hair grow.
Since it's the last episode of the year, I will go ahead and say it. I call that bathroom area. That's Rapunzel's pooper.
Yeah, the pooper. Yeah. That's where it all happens, guys. Right there.
Or if you want to go for a good, you can just say Punzi's pooper.
Yeah, shorten it up.
Well,
because that's what we do in 2023.
You can put that on a T-shirt.
Punzi's pooper.
Yeah, Kim, make those shirts after the show.
Tangled
with maybe some of the lanterns.
Kim, not Kim, Alan, what's one of your predictions?
Oh, my prediction is they are finally gonna name a park after me.
How did I not guess this?
A trailer park?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Alan, I'm sorry.
And not one of the good ones with the double wides. We're talking like...
That's
dang. Wow, Jay. Wow, I thought we were friends.
We are. To you.
I know. Goodness.
But I do like the way my spear jersey is sparkling in the light.
You look terrific.
Things. There's glitter in the spear jersey. It is not playing a trick on your eyes.
No. I have a prediction. I think Disney's going to have a big announcement in 2024. I think they are going to do something big, and I don't think it's going to be one of these big blue sky announcements, I think there should be. They're going to have to do something. Not sure what. Park, hello to everybody tuning in. Maybe not. I don't think Fifth Gate, but I think we might hear some real solid info about like the Beyond the Magic Kingdom stuff or something. Hello, Baloo.
That was my prediction.
That was
as well.
Yep.
Becky,
I said that.
You agree?
Yes.
Well, I was saying like I think it's going to happen more towards the end of 2024,
right?
Not so much in the beginning, because they're going to have some sort of response to the Epic universe.
Yes.
And I think they're going to have to, wait. But I think it is going to have to be something very big.
Yeah, I think it's going to be super big.
Yeah.
And I think it's almost like a sink or swim type of
response
to where they right.
And
because Universal is just keeps jumping up and up and up and up, and
right.
Disney's not answering with anything except for higher prices.
And how many cast members are going to jump ship to go to Universal?
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's possible too.
Yeah, I want you guys to be right about the announcement, but I fear this is the modern Disney company, and Yellow Shoes I don't think they're going to spend the money till after Epic Universe opens up, and they go, wait, where is everybody?
It might be too late.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have to rival the announcement with UK Universal announcement and the Universal Epic Universe. That's what I think. Yeah.
I think my prediction. I think Disney Entertainment is going to go back to their roots after the meeting that. After the meeting that Bob had with the Wall Street people, and basically Wall Street said, go back to entertaining people, listen to your audience, stop trying to send a social message.
Right.
Because Disney stock devalued by 50% last year.
Hello to Adrian McCoy. Thanks for tuning in, and Happy New Year. Yeah,
I agree with you, Don, and I feel that they tried to start doing that with Wish, and they just didn't do it successfully.
Right.
I did get
marketing.
I did. I got that classic Disney princess feel with it. Like I felt that. It was just lacking a storyline and lacking that originality that, like you're saying, that brings back that classicness.
Right.
The magic, right, Alan?
Absolutely.
I really didn't see the marketing for that movie either. I mean,
there wasn't a lot of it.
And for it being the 100th year movie, they should have done it better.
Right.
I got a bigger wow from the 100th year short they did.
Oh, that was the best. And if I don't know if you guys heard, it's nominated for an Academy Award for best animated short.
If they can still do that, why can't they put it on? If they can still do that quality of work for a short, why can't they do it on the big screen?
Because they're too busy making remakes of movies we already have.
Right.
Well, that Oscar nominated short, it's not made by committee, and there's no marketing campaign behind it. So when it's product, it's product. When it's extra, it's extra.
Sorry. So piggybacking a little bit off what Don was saying, or he started talking about the Once Upon a Studio short, which is beautiful. If you guys have not seen Once Upon a Studio yet, it is on Disney Plus. Please go. I've watched it like 36 times and I've cried about 34 of them. So it is serious. I've broken down every scene of this.
And you have to look in the background, not just at what's look in the background and you'll see, Easter eggs.
So my prediction is we're going to see more of these character multiverse now. They've tested it in Marvel, and it's working. Once Upon a Studio, I think, to some point, the last Doctor Strange with Spider-Man was decent. I think my prediction is there's going to be more multiverse Disney characters. At least I hope there is, because I think it was brilliant and it was fantastic.
I like these ideas. I like this predictions.
You know, it's you sit there and you scratch your head because Disney took a $100 billion franchise in the Star Wars and turned it into a $100 million franchise.
Right.
I'm like,
the shows are great.
Hello, Michelle Gregory. Well, I mean, the Boba Fett's and the Mandos and all that are terrific. Like,
I've loved every single show they've
Obi and Ahsoka. Those are awesome. I mean, come on. But
Solo and Rogue One were good too. It's just those lousy sequels.
Right.
Episode 8 is the worst movie I ever. I'm not saying not a Star Wars. I'm saying any movie ever. And I'm a humongous Star Wars fan. And Episode 8 was the most horrific thing I ever saw. I walked out of the theater swearing, cursing, and I was like, "What is this? What is the deepest?" You know what I mean? So
Mike,
I thought 9 was that. I'm not gonna lie, but I thought 9 was
one of the problems with it was Ryan Johnson. I mean, we just gotta say it. The director. So
you know,
you can.
When they introduced the Mandalorian, okay, and then they people were talking about Star Wars during the coffee break again. You know, hey, did you? You know, everyone was waiting. You know, the new episode dropped. Did you see it? No, don't tell me. But they started talking about it again. Introduce the child. Like, oh my God. Then, what did they do? All of a sudden, it was like, you know, they were on this epic rise, and I felt, woof. It was like, And then they went back to the Mandalorian, and people started talking about it again.
But you know what, Don? They made great TV shows to make great TV shows. When I went to Galaxy's Edge for the first time, I realized why those 3 sequel movies were so bad. They didn't care about making movie at all. They were there to make theme park content, theme park characters, so you'd pay $5,000 a night for a hotel. That's all that sequel trilogy was about. And I'm really sorry to leave it there, but to quote the late great Madeline Kahn and Paper Moon, this little gal's got to take a wiki kink. I'll be right back.
Good. Take a wiki.
Where did that Star Wars hook?
He lost his earphone.
Anyone have predictions on what they're gonna do with the Star Wars hotel?
Isn't it a Spirit Halloween right now? That's what I heard.
Yeah, it is.
I'm still disappointed a little bit with. I hate to say,
Hello, Donna.
I love Galaxy's Edge. I really do, and I am such a Star Wars person. I was so looking forward to Galaxy's Edge, and I still love being there. But the fact that they went with all of the new stuff and just, I'm still waiting for them to come to grips with reality and give us more of what we want. Like, don't shove Darth Vader and the meet and greet over in Launch Bay where nothing is going on, and you know that it's not a big deal. Like, bring that.
I hate that too.
I hate that too.
Like, they instead of, Olga's Cantina is cool, but when realistically, when you walk through Galaxy's Edge and you're a huge Star Wars fan, I was expecting more. I'm like, what's in here? What's in there? Oh, there's little stores, and like the stores are kind of like, oh, that's it. Okay, last year was exciting because they finally had the Mandalorian and Grogu walking around, and that made my day. But why not more of that? I mean,
because Kim, honestly, they cheaped out. This was supposed to be the waiting room for an actual dining experience with animatronics, and they cut that completely. They cut so much because they were so cheap in some areas. Like, when you look over at the Kylo Ren area, you'll notice, like, there's a 30-foot archway. And the reason it's there is there was supposed to be a Bantha ride that walked you to the marketplace.
Oh, really?
I mean, and all the stuff they promised they cut out all these
And you
cool
can
experiences they
You
saved
can
for
tell
the
that
house.
stuff, yeah, and you can tell that stuff is missing, and they went through 75% of the hassle of building the entire land, and when you get there, it's anticlimactic because you're like, okay, once you go on Rise and Smuggler's Run, you're like, okay, back to Star Tours. Like so I'm hoping that maybe
You triggered all my Star Wars gripes right now.
What, Mike?
In the last like two or 3 minutes, you triggered all my Star Wars gripes. They're like,
Yes.
I just want to start firing them off.
Go.
You agree with me though? Like and it's like there's so much missing that made the money from Star Wars, and stop with all of the new stuff. So if anything with the hotel, I mean, even Olga's Cantina, I was so hoping for something more. Like, I don't want.
Why not put the band in?
What?
Yeah.
Why not put the band in there from Boba?
Yes. Yes. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, exactly. Why not have that?
You were supposed to get that.
I didn't feel like when I was in there, I didn't feel like I was really there, and I thought that I would, and I instead I felt like I was in a theme park fake version of homage to Olga's Cantina. That's what I felt. And
welcome to our 14-acre Instagram land.
Does anyone predict that Disney is going to start listening to their fan base, the people that bring the money to the park, instead of their elitist vice president?
Nope. No way.
I don't.
If they would, they
Josh,
would
if you're
don't
listening,
down.
Josh, if you're listening, and Bob, listen to us. We're the people that bring the money to your park, not
never
your
do that.
senior vice presidents that have an agenda.
They actually do listen. Sometimes Disney invites folks at their own whim to like a round table to discuss with them stuff and their thoughts. I mean, I know Craig from the Diz was invited.
We're here, Disney.
I would love to be flying.
I'm literally right here in town.
Not flying the wall. I'd love to be there to voice my.
Yeah, I mean, I think they do listen, but when it comes to financial stuff, I don't think that's going to make or break their decisions. But I mean, I don't think they're looking to push the older Star Wars. I mean, we've seen that with everything they've done. I like Galaxy's Edge; it's pretty cool, but yeah, it is kind of lacking some stuff. Typically, Disney
the one thing
only have 2 attractions.
The one thing that I think too would be cool, I remember our first year going there as like a huge trip. The one thing we did was Rowan did the Jedi training.
Right.
And that was just such an epic thing. He got like amazing pictures with Darth Vader and all these other characters, and they got to learn how to, defeat Darth Vader and learn how to do their lightsabers and become a Jedi. If they did that again in Galaxy's Edge, it would just be another immersive thing to bring in. You know what I mean? They don't even do that at all anymore.
No,
they used to have those shows, and it was even fun to watch those shows. Remember?
Yeah.
That? Even if your kid wasn't in it, they were really good shows. I mean,
yeah, just to watch all the other kids do it.
He's not hard to duplicate.
How about bringing back Star Wars?
Galactic Spectacular.
Star Wars Weekends.
That's another thing.
Star Wars Weekends.
Star Wars Weekend.
Star Wars Weekends, when they used to have some of the actors and actresses come and sign autographs and do meet and greets.
And they would do a parade and
the parade.
That parade. Oh my God, the parade was so cool.
Right.
I love that parade. And
do
they
that
had
in Galaxy's Edge.
Characters. Boba Fett. I remember he waved at me, and I almost fainted. I mean, now that we're thinking about it, it's kind of crazy to see
dancing Darth Vader,
how many things that they've let go of that you don't remember all the time. And when
it's
you look back, it's like, what happened?
They're like, oh, we have this area now we put all this money into, so we're just gonna if you guys like Star Wars, just go over there. Like, we don't have to put the effort into it anymore. But what they're forgetting is, like, part of Hollywood Studios for a Star Wars fan was going in and seeing all those shows and those parades and the fireworks and.
I want to go to Star Wars. I want to go there and completely nerd out. You know what I mean? That's what I want. So, but I refuse to buy lightsabers from the parks.
And I'm not saying
basically neutered them to wounding people and not killing people. So,
but
in the 70s, you got hit with a lightsaber, you were done. Now you can cut somebody up the back and they live, and it's just like, come on, are you for real? It's a glorified flashlight at this point.
I'm not even saying like they can keep it all in Galaxy's Edge. Like they don't want to be like, oh, well, I don't want to make all of Hollywood studios, about Star Wars because not everybody loves Star Wars, and that's fine. But then take all of this that we used to have and still put it in Galaxy's Edge, and I guarantee you that would just people would flock to that even more than they do.
Right.
And then if they made the Star Wars hotel into an actual hotel, forget about it.
Okay, so here is my reasoning that we have not seen the last of Galactic Star Cruiser. Disney is OCD about everything being perfect, including signage, etc. It is gone the next day and paved over. All of those Star Cruiser signs are still there, and it's still pointing to the exit, and it's still showing that it's there. Yeah. If they were going to get rid of that, they would have got rid of all those signs by now. They would have done all that and cleaned that up. So that in my head is triggering something that something's going to come back. We're going to see it in a different form. Maybe 2,500 instead of 5,000. I don't know.
Go ahead, Don.
Professor Allen, my counter to your argument is Disney can't keep garbage cans emptied now, so they just didn't want to spend the money on taking the signs down yet.
Okay, let me throw out a hypothetical. Florida wants gambling. What if it goes through and they make the Halcyon? Dad can hop on that little bus that was meant for hotel people
and lose all their money.
Go gamble over on the Halcyon.
Yeah. Go total Clark Griswold in Las Vegas, except he's on Halcyon.
They would never do it because they don't even have casinos on their cruise ships. They could.
Imagine DeSantis to have gambling like
on property. No, you'd never see that. Walt would be rolling in his grave.
Yes, he would.
He already is.
No,
he
wouldn't. He was
spinning
you have to
fast.
shake him like a maraca.
You're right, Don. He already is.
Yeah.
But I think that mega ship they bought from the bankrupt
the
Asian cruise line.
It's not the Treasure. Is what's the new one?
Yeah.
I forget. But it's the one that's almost done.
Yeah. That is what is on
the one they're building.
It has smaller rooms. It was designed for the Asian market. I bet you they put that somewhere over in Asia, and they have gambling on it for the Asian, because that's a big thing in Asia.
Yeah, people will not book cruise ships in Asia without gambling on board.
Well, I don't know if they're still going to use it specifically.
As much for that ship to be tied to Hong Kong Disneyland.
Yeah, that's my prediction is that ship is going to go over to the Asian market, and they'll have gambling on it.
I think one of my other predictions, a simple prediction, is that Tiana's Bayou Adventure is going to be actually amazing. I think it's going to be totally terrific. And I also think that all the people whining about the Polynesian DVC tower, you can just shut up now, because I think it's going to also be really cool. That's just my opinion. I think when they're done with
You're just happy because it's in your contract still, and you can still use your contract.
You're right about
Alan, I cannot.
You're correct about that.
I'm so excited to stay in that tower.
I'm gonna get a 2-bedroom, and then Kim and Colton can sleep in the other room, and I'm gonna just be in the other room by myself.
Fine.
No, I'm gonna come join you, Dave. I'll come join you.
Yeah, Alan, you're gonna stay with me and Colton.
Yeah, but I look.
Don't forget about like having a day, Cabana Day again with the Bluntos.
Oh
like,
Yeah. Well, Mickelsons are in for the Cabana Day also.
You know what?
Everybody just took over our cabana. Like we left one day and we came back and it's like it said like Pachanos, and then like Don and Marie are just like, oh hello, we're in your cabana.
We're the Pachanos.
Last time I hung out with you guys at the
Oh,
cabana, the
boy.
whole time I was like, I should have brought my trunk. I should have brought my trunks.
Hi, she's back. Yeah,
He's
you know
back
what?
with a headpiece.
That's right.
With a headpiece and some
That's sweet.
eggnog.
That looks good.
We're watching
You know,
the show from the other room.
Yeah, they're
Oh, you're
watching,
watching
it
on the big screen? Yeah, I put it
Yeah,
on.
big screen.
I'm a little, what do you call it, conceited.
My
I
friends,
put it on, and I'm like, watch my show.
Mary and Neil are too camera shy to come in.
Come
Come
on,
on,
guys.
Mary Neil, come and say hi.
Yeah, you're going to miss the point at 9 o'clock where we all take our clothes off. Come on.
Wow.
I am not taking off any
Do you
clothes.
think?
Oh.
Well, I'm reading the comment on here that someone's upset about the luau.
Yeah,
Does anyone predict that there's going to be a dinner show in?
there will be.
Oh, yeah.
I know it. I know it for sure.
Like the new one at the tower?
I know
Yeah,
it for sure.
that there'll be a dinner show.
Yeah, I think that's why the middle is hollowed. I think there's going to be an open-aired luau in the middle of that tower. I really do think so.
So how much money do you think it's going to be per person?
$179.
I'm going to say 75,
$79.
75 for adults, 45 children.
I
But
wonder
the
if
children,
anything as
children
good as
can
the
drink all
old
they
luau.
want for 45.
How much was it before? Does anybody remember?
It was
Don't
so
remember.
long ago.
Yeah, only a couple of
I
years.
never
I
went.
went to it.
before.
I did as
Well,
a kid.
I've never been
Kim-
either.
What is it?
Yeah.
The poly luau.
The
Oh.
But
luau.
as a kid, they would never do it like that anymore. Like as a kid, it was so authentic. I mean, it was just, they wouldn't because people wouldn't.
They
I don't
still
know.
do it at Alani, though. They have a great one at Alani, authentic. I mean, it's Hawaii, so
Well, it's yeah.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, see, we're getting
There
one
you go.
in the
Aunt
background.
Franny can do
Oh,
it
there
for
we
you.
go.
She's got
Yeah,
it.
Franny's doing the hula.
The hell it's done.
fire Aunt Granny.
See, the last they paid were 65 as an adult, T9 has said. So I'm going to say 75 and 45. That's my prediction. Hold me to it. But there's going to be a luau. I guarantee you in the bottom of that tower in that open space, it's going to be an open air underneath it. So in case it rains, they could still do it.
I hope so. I hope
think
you're
it's
right.
going to be, but I think it's going to be between 100 and 200 because
Wow.
that, look at what they charge for Jollywood Nights.
Well, I mean,
Well,
look
yeah.
at Hoop-de-Doo. Hoop-de-Doo is 80 a person. That's with the pass holder discount.
True.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Alan. What?
Hoop-de-Doo is 80 a person,
What?
and that's
I want to go for fried chicken, and you just ruined
Kim,
that.
that's our fan in our attic.
I love that fried chicken. It's
Mhm.
excellent.
Alan, did you just say
Damn, it's okay.
$80 for fried
Hey,
chicken?
You're live still.
Skipper
Yes.
Jay, I predict that we're going to have a great time Friday.
Yes, we are.
You guys are going to have a fantastic time. Don, you mentioned before the show, Bob Iger. When he came back, he signed what, a 3-year contract?
I think it was only 2 years.
2? So he's at
Yeah,
the
I
end.
thought it
Do
was
we
a-
think he's re-upping or what?
I think we haven't heard a whisper about his replacement. We all think
Right.
it's going to be Josh.
I think.
But-
it
well,
is.
I saw a couple articles go across the Disney tabloids. I'll call them Disney tabloids this week.
Ooh.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
You know what you mean.
About a couple VPs that have been floating around. But I according to him,
Yeah.
2026 is it. He's like, I'm not coming back. He said in an interview this week, I'm not coming back after 26.
Right, Murray. Yeah, they extended him, right? But for 2026, I think he up for a couple more years.
Yeah.
And we've got Bob, but I think, how long is it going to take? We keep hearing all the stuff about Josh, and I love Josh. I think he's great. I love him at D23. I think he's charismatic. Come on,
I want to
do
see
it.
I see your prediction, and I raise you mine, which is King Iger. Get used to it.
I'm okay if he stays.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, I don't mind if he stays. I think he's great.
I think he's ready to go. I don't remember the name specifically, but one of the rumors I did hear this week was a female CEO, which
Oh yes,
would be nice.
Yeah, exactly. I know, and I know who you're talking about. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's another option. I mean, but it seems like they've been grooming Josh for a while, you know. And if he wasn't that important to being the successor for Iger, you know, why is he always doing the D23? Like, you know, the first day or the first couple hours is always like the CEO, but then they bring in Josh and he's like, do the rest and make the big announcements. And so, you know, it's kind of confusing.
What
Maybe
about
they'll
all
bring
of the
Chapek back.
predictions what about all of the promises they made at D23 that we kind of forgot about? Like that whole other land.
That's the blue sky stuff, though. It's just blue sky ideas. It's,
I know,
nothing.
I know. So do we think any of that's going to come to fruition?
Well, we mentioned that earlier when you went off camera for a bit.
Oh, I gotcha.
Me, Becky, and Mike, one of our ideas is that there's going to be a huge announcement in 2024. Becky says at the end of 2024 that there will be an enormous announcement, not a fifth park, but a land or something. Yeah, it's going to be something big.
I hope so, Becky. I mean, they did
one thing.
So it's not, you know.
Well, because
one thing I hope they. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Mike.
No, I was just gonna say I was just gonna say, all they did at D23 was like, you know what, guys, we're gonna do something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
we're
they're
not
going
gonna tell you what.
No, there was
But
a
we're
lot
gonna
of
do
teasing,
something.
yeah.
We have an idea for an
But
idea
that was
of an idea. Here's a drawing we did on a napkin.
Yeah.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Maybe something. Okay.
It's possible.
That's it. Sorry, Mike.
Right.
That's all I was gonna say.
No. I was just gonna say I hope they don't follow the traditional like roller coaster theme park type, turning Disney into nothing but coasters and trying to chase
More like a Six Flags.
Universal.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Trying to chase Universal around because
Right.
that's not where I think they lose the magic. Like
That's
Tron,
not what Disney
it might be
is,
great.
you're right.
I've never ridden it. Right, Disney wasn't created for that.
Mhm.
I mean, every state has a theme park. You want to ride a roller coaster? I could go 20 minutes down the street and ride something that's way more crazy than what.
Yeah, Dorney Park is 20 minutes from us.
Yeah. And it's way crazier than anything that is in Disney property. But that's not
the
why.
ride.
Epic
Right,
Universe is
exactly.
opening with a bunch of coasters, but that's not what people are excited for. They're excited for the story rides, the Harry Potter, the Monster.
Harry Potter,
line.
Nintendo World, yeah.
Nintendo Land looks crazy off.
Great, but that's crazy
Yeah.
on top of.
But Disney is always about storylines and imagery and design, and it's awesome. And I don't need giant, like you said, Mike, giant roller coaster. I can go on 20 different water rides and be happy, but it's beautiful.
And there's
Right.
what to do in the lands too. Like if you've noticed, I've noticed that when they did Toy Story Land and they did Galaxy's Edge, to me there's a theme going on there that I don't like. Originally, when you first walked into Toy Story Land, is it adorable? Yes, it is. But you have Slinky Dog Dash, and then there's nowhere to sit. There's nowhere to stand. There's nowhere to enjoy it and relax.
There's no shade. Right.
Like, think about when they first built Main Street. There's benches, there's places to go in and out, and there's lots to
Take
do.
it in.
Really, when you go to Toy Story Land now, I love it, and I'm not trying to be negative, but we go on Slinky Dog Dash and maybe
Mania.
Toy Story Mania, and then you're done. As cute as it is, it's almost a waste. And they did that with Galaxy's Edge. You just walk through it. Wow, this is really well done.
That's what they want. They want you moving and grooving. They don't want you to stick around.
There's no stores in Toy Story Land to breeze through like on Main Street. And I'm hoping that whatever they do next, they make there are other things to do in that area besides just one giant ride that you're going to be waiting 2 hours to go on.
Yeah,
Kim, let me ask you: when you walk through Toy Story Land, does it feel to you like it does to me, where you're like, this is supposed to be a staging area because they thought Galaxy's Edge was going to be so busy that they just kind of plopped it there and went, okay, we'll just corral people here for a while.
I don't only because. Sorry, Kim. Not, I'm stealing your answer, Kim, and I'm
That's
answering
okay.
The professor weighs in.
I am. the Toy Story stuff in Paris is great, and that was supposed to come here. When they started running out of money, they cut like the RC ride. The RC ride in Paris was like, it's just your typical boat ship ride that just does that. But it was like really fun. It was incredible. The little soldier drop ride, it's your regular, balloon up and down, but it was still, great theming out there. So I think Toy Story Land, that was another project we were supposed to get so much more, and it just got cut.
Yeah, the barbecue came, 2 years later?
Yeah.
So, but I do love Toy Story Land, but again, it is a theme. It's a land, 2 rides, something to eat in and get out. Because Toy Story Mania was there, though. You know what I mean? Like, their new theme seems to be just like Pandora: 2 rides, some dining, take a hike.
That's why I'm curious to see what this Pandora experience is going to be at Disneyland. Because if Pandora is only, like you said, 2 rides in a land, what's this Pandora experience?
I'm calling that one now. Yeah. That's where Star Tours was.
I have to
I'm
go.
making that prediction right now.
I have to go. I'm sorry. I have to put the oven on.
And you got to get the gavadil and broccoli in.
Yes, I got to get the gavadil and broccoli in.
All right, Tommy Cutlets over here.
Tommy Cutlets. Everybody have a. Oh my God!
Tommy Cutlets going on over here. How you doing, Casey?
Ow!
The gabagool, all right?
Hi, everyone. We got to get some food out. We got Sloppy Joes going on. Yeah. So everybody, Happy New Year. Love you.
New Year.
Happy New Year, Kim.
Happy New Year, Kim.
Everybody to have a healthy, happy, and peaceful,
prosperous
2024.
Get that oven going. I'm starving. I'm coming up soon. I'm going to eat some gavadil. Gabagoo.
The cannolis are delicious. All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, it's ganol, not cannoli. It's gavadil, not cavatelli. All right? Let's just get it straight over here. We're giving you some Italian. We've run a couple minutes over, but it's New Year's Eve, and I don't care because you know what? I'm home. People are upstairs partying in my house. It's craziness. Becky, you're not working tomorrow, right?
No, I'm not.
All right, good for you. Don, you're working. What time do you have to go in?
I have to be in at 9.
I'm sorry.
Yes, but
we have some folks
Miss
watching
Marie,
with us. What is Miss Marie doing tomorrow?
She has a day off, but she has brought a sparkling cider for me to help toast you guys in my 25th anniversary Cinderella Royal Table Champagne Flute.
Adorbs. I love it. Anybody else working tomorrow? I hope not.
Nope. I still have another week.
One more week, Alan? Good for you.
Professor Allen doesn't go back till the 8th. Yep.
Oh my God, I go back on the 2nd.
Yeah, and then he probably has a bunch of associate professors that does his work for him.
Oh, Alan has minions.
His minions.
Come on.
Literal minions from the movies, the little yellow guys.
Yeah.
Yes, literal ones running in my office. Yep.
Remember the movie with Michael Keaton where he
Multiplicity.
Oh my God, that's Alan. He's got a bunch of little Allens. One guy's like shaving his tongue and stuff, but they're all doing something.
Now I picture Alan with the underpants gnomes from South Park.
Yeah.
Step 1. No, step 2, step 3.
I'm gonna eat the rest of the night and drink. I don't know.
Me
about
too.
You guys,
that's what I'm about to go do. Also,
yeah. Tell me, Don.
Probably gonna get done here, make some pigs in the blankets, and then go to bed so I can get up to go to work.
That's right. Becky and Mike, what do you guys got going on? How's my buddy Rowan doing? All right.
Good. I tried to get him to come over and say hello, but he's like, "I'm good."
He's got all sorts. He's got all sorts of new Xbox games.
He's got enough to keep him busy. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go lay on the couch and watch my fireworks. I've had a massive headache all day that I can't seem to shake. So
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, Beck.
I am gonna try to tune in as well to the Disney stuff. I don't want to watch any of the other commercial nonsense. I'm tired of watching all of that stuff. So I'm gonna look for that.
You guys should be very, very jealous because here in Chicago, actually Whiting, Indiana, which is like Whiting, which is like a couple miles down that way, instead of dropping a ball, they dropped the world's largest pierogi.
Ooh,
I love
me some pierogies.
Yeah, so that's what we watch here in Chicago is we get the world's largest pierogi.
I made some pierogies last night, and you know what I did? Fried up some onion, and there was some extra bacon in the fridge. I cut that up and put it with the onion, and it was delicious with the pierogies.
Mm-hmm.
What would go good with the pierogies is, some Abe Bergman sausage.
Yes. Abe Bergman, Sausage King in Chicago. You know what I learned real quick? Hackettstown, New Jersey is the home to Mars, and they make M&Ms there, and they're dropping a giant M&M, and they do that every year. I learned that the other day. How cool is that?
Oh, that's cool.
So they have a giant, and I thought M&Ms were made, in Pennsylvania with Hershey and stuff, but it's Mars actually. I don't know why I thought that originally, but yeah, Hackettstown, New Jersey, giant M&M dropping. So
Hackettstown.
Go for it, man.
That's not far from where I grew up.
You got to go see the giant M&M drop. But wherever you're celebrating tonight,
really quick. I'm sorry, I've got to butt in. We have someone said for making drinks, equal parts pomegranate juice, Monitos, and sparkling cider.
That is T9.
I can't see who it is. Add a sprig of mint. It's gonna pop that drink up. And you want to serve that bad boy cold as you can get it. Sorry,
cold. Right. Smile when you shake it. Listen, I'm so happy we did this tonight. I'm really glad that all you guys were here to join in, and people out there are watching. It's been a great 2023. Now that's Disney and Disney Night Live wise, we want to make it even better 2024. I'm looking forward to it. I just love doing tonight's Sunday, but I love doing our every Saturday thing and the podcast and the group and everything going on. I'm grateful for all of my co-hosts. You guys are here. You never let me down. Every weekend we always have a good mix of people. So I just want to say thank you guys and love you guys.
I love you too, David. Thank you for having me.
Right back at you.
Here's to another year.
Yes, another year.
You are a good friend.
You're a good friend. I'm glad to have you guys. We've all been through a lot together. Some of us have met, some of us haven't. So that's one of my goals in 2024 is to meet some people like Alan and Aaron and people I haven't met yet. And we're going to be at Disney World, staying at Bay Lake, March 28th. We get there of 2024. That's our spring break trip. We have to plan a big giant meetup and a sleepover in my room. Yeah, I snore a lot, but it's okay. There'll be plenty of space.
So do I. So
and don't worry, I'm sure Skipper Jay will pick the overflow up.
That's right, he will. And good
I'm
looking.
Sorry,
people.
We can't. We won't meet you guys this year. I'm bummed out about it.
I know you guys are taking an earlier trip this year. I know we're gonna miss you guys. But,
February.
February into March. So.
But if Jay or Don or any of you guys want to meet up, that would be cool. We'd do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, we'd hang out.
But definitely just let Marie and I know, and we'll see if we can get down there and see you.
Yeah,
sweet. We'll buy you guys dinner.
We'll be at Animal Kingdom Lodge, so you guys can come on over or swim at the pool. Be fun.
It's gonna be awesome.
Right.
James and Valerie, yes, definitely. Hope to see you spring break. Would be awesome. Yeah, definitely. Guys, thank you all so much. Jay, you got that outro queued up?
I will hear in about 3, 2.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Stay tuned for great
Chase smells.
What are you still doing here watching? Go home. Go home.
Chase smells.